So a very warm welcome to everybody to our game today, which is known as the Peruvian Immortal. So I just want to give a big thank you and a big shout out to all of those that have supported the channel by subscribing. We're halfway to our goal of 100 subs, so please subscribe if you enjoy the game. So this game was in 1934 by Esteban Canal, and it's called the Peruvian Immortal because he was born in Peru. And in 1933 he won the Hungarian Championship, and he won in Budapest in 33 as well. So a year later he's playing in a simul, and this is the game that he played. This is truly fantastic. So we start off with e4, and then we get d5, Scandinavian defense, and Canal takes and d5, then we get queen d5, and then knight c3, and then the queen moves out of the attack of the knight, queen to a5. Now obviously if you play the Scandinavian, you also know queen to h5 is also a possible move as well. And after that we had Canal play d4, and we had c6, knight f3, bishop g4, pinning the knight to the queen, and then we had bishop f4, which is an inaccuracy, but basically he was trying to just block off the queen from having an escape spot. After that we had e6, followed by h3, kicking out the bishop, but the bishop takes the knight on f3, and then we have queen takes on f3 afterwards. Then we have bishop b4, followed by bishop to e2. Now, here Canal plays after knight to d7 by his opponent. Canal plays a3. Now, after this, his opponent decides to long castle. Now, the reason that he is long castling here is he's thinking, well, if the pawn takes the bishop, it's pinned because I'll win the rook, and not only will I win the rook, I'll win the second rook because I win the first one with check. So can you see the series of moves here? So can you, if we pause here for a minute, just have a look. What does Canal play? Now remember, this is an immortal game, so you're looking for something really special. And not only can you find the move, but can you find a series of moves? That's the most important thing. Now this is helping you to see. Now Canal was an international master. He became an international master in 1950 and was eventually awarded the GM title in 1977. But he was certainly a strong player, and this is shown here in the level of calculation. So first of all, can you see what Canal done, and can you see what his idea was? Well, the first move is, can you believe it? It was a takes b4. Brilliant move. Why is this a brilliant move? Can you see what the plan is here? Well, obviously, his opponent was thinking, well, I'm going to take the rook. Takes the rook with check, king to d2, and now queen to h1. We see this is a mistake. So can you see what the plan is here now? We've got this far. If you couldn't see it before, take a moment to see, because look for what you would say is the most outrageous move. What's the most outrageous move that you can see on the board here? Is there a juicy sacrifice to be found? Well, there's nothing more juicy when you sacrifice your queen for a pawn. Does that give you a hint? There's actually a checkmate in two, a Boden's mate on the board, and that's exactly what Canal done here. He played queen to c6, check, a forcing move, because we see the bishop is covering the king's escape, which means only move is pawn takes on c6, and then we get checkmate with the beautiful Boden's mate, bishop to a6, both bishops giving the mate. So really special immortal game, shows you how much you need to calculate ahead as we get stronger at chess. 4 or 5 moves. Did you see the sequence? Maybe not at first, but did you see the sequence when it was mate in 2 with the queen sacrifice? Well, hopefully you did. So thank you very much for watching this, and please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel.